And sometimes the supply of God can be hindered by things that go on. Did you know that when the quote-unquote Great Recession happened, Barna did a survey, and Barna found out that among those who called themselves born-agains, this is not just your typical religious person, but those who called themselves born-again Christians in the United States, 60-something, nearly 70% of born-again Christians coped with the recession by decreasing their giving, which is absolutely the wrong thing to do. If I could get you to be honest, and if I was to ask you, I'm not wanting you to do this, but if I was to ask you, raise your hand, if you decreased your giving when the quote-unquote Great Recession happened, there's a lot of people sitting right here that's the way you cope. So there's things like that it's not God, and God has to use people. It says, give, and it shall be given unto you, Luke 6:38. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. Now, God is the one that's inspiring them, but men are the one that give into your bosom. If you are just expecting God to supernaturally meet your need, and if you aren't out there working with some stream of income coming in, if you aren't ministering to people, if you haven't planted seed, if you haven't done things, then you aren't going to receive the supply of God if you don't cooperate. Man, that's some good teaching. I forgot exactly why I got off on that. But that was really good. So anyway, you have to patiently endure to obtain the promise. It says, for men verily swear by the greater, and oath for confirmation is to them an end of all strife, wherein God, willing more abundantly to show unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed it by an oath, that by two immutable things in which it was impossible for God to lie, we might have a strong consolation who have fled for refuge